Good morning, guys, and God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. So, as you guys saw on that prior video, we were hit with a big storm last night. It was pretty good. We got some good hail in some areas. So, if you were affected by the hail, guys, sorry. I know that's a bummer at times, but at one point I thought it was literally like if there was a tornado out here outside my house, because the way everything was moving and sounding, I was pretty scared in that moment. But anyways, happy Tuesday, guys. I hope you guys had a blessed weekend overall with your friends, family, or if you were at work, I hope you had a blessed day at work. So we are back. Today's video, we are going to be reviewing this tire dressing that I purchased, I think, on Friday, and I've been testing it out on my wife's car, and so far I'm liking it. I see no sling. It has a very nice gloss. This is it's a gel. It's a gel tire dressing. So for those who like more thicker dressings, I think this will be a good tire dressing for you. We'll talk a little bit about the price. It's actually a local business that sells this, and it's a very reputable company also. Once I tell you guys the name of this company, you guys have or may have heard of this company. So stay tuned and let me finish this coffee. And I am filling up my water tank right now. My appointment is at 10, so we are on schedule for everything. So good morning, and let's enjoy this coffee. Just nothing like a fresh cup of coffee in the morning. Alrighty, let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we have arrived to location. I'm somewhere in, oh, that is a beautiful orange. I get caught off guard with orange car. It's a nice little Subaru. Check it out. Oh god. Anyways, we are on location. We're gonna be working on a Dodge Durango. I think this is like their fully loaded Durango. I'm not really good with cars, to be honest, but it needs a lot of cleaning. As you guys can see, it's a I don't even know what color this is, but it's a pretty cool looking color, to be honest. But let me kind of give you guys a quick run around of what we're going to be working on. Obviously, exterior needs some attention. We're just doing a very basic wash, even though it needs more than that. But for this scenario, guys, we're doing a deep we're doing an interior detail. Overall, it's just, you know, light dusting, you know, all in the areas. As you guys can see, there's a lot of dust. So I'm gonna clean this leather up really nice. It's a third row seat, so you know, I calculate a good maybe 2.5 hours on this vehicle. So there's a lot of drill brushing gonna be going on, a lot of blowing. There is a lot of dust in here. So what we're gonna be using today, obviously, guys, will be the usual Serrano sauce on all the plastics, on all the leather, really nicely agitated, gently steam it, blow it off, wipe off, and keep going. So this vehicle definitely needs a nice cleaning, but overall, I mean, it is that's dirty. I think they haven't washed it since the winter storm, but the wheels should have a glossy look, but before that's after. But alrighty, let's get to it, guys. Let me get set up. I got here about 30 minutes earlier. Just gives me time to kind of set up a little bit of my stuff, and now it is time to get to work. So let's get everything on. So usually while my steamer is warming up now, I usually go ahead and just vacuum all the interior as best as I can. Since it takes my steamer about 15 minutes, I think, to fully get warmed up. And I'll use those 15 minutes instead of just kind of waiting around and waiting for that to warm up. I'll just use those 15 minutes to vacuum as best as I can all the interior, and kind of have that part ready for the extraction. And then I'm using my, obviously I'm using my drill brush to loosen up all the fibers, and obviously it gets me more deep once I go into the extraction process. So, whoops, sorry. Alrighty, now we're working on the driver's side rear. Usually I'll tend to vacuum a little bit first before I start drill brushing, connecting my orange crevice nozzle. And this is how I get all in the same seat. It works really nice to get all under here. I bought this one off of Amazon. I think it was like $10 maybe. I could be wrong. Alright. We'll go ahead and drill brush this real quickly. By getting all this carpet nice and loose. This drill brush method definitely helps when working with hammered interiors. It helps you get your maximum results on the extraction process. You know, some people don't like using the drill brush, you know, but that's okay. Whatever works for you at the end of the day, guys. For me, this definitely has helped and has produced some amazing results this process. But this is done. Let's continue. Alrighty, guys. So steamer is now ready. We are now ready to start the detail. So just a quick recap on how I do things. Obviously, we all work differently. Just letting some of this pressure flow out of the steamer. When it comes to dashboards, I tend to always spray on the towel, obviously. My fence is clean. And then I will wipe it off to get all this dust off. And then air compressor is usually my best friend. So I will blow everything off. And same thing, if you don't have to use product, you know, tend to not use it. Just use product when you need to. Many of you guys have asked, where's my Vortex air tool? Well, funny story is I ran over it again, so I should have a new one coming in this week. So I'm excited. I am very excited to have my Vortex air tool back in my life, because that is it's a game changer if you don't have that Vortex, especially to blow out. It literally cleans out really nicely. So let's keep going. And usually this is a boar hair brush. I'll use this one to kind of agitate all the vents. Obviously you can use a small bristle brush, but for this one we're just using my boar hair brush, and then air tool to blow it out. Next up, I will usually spray the center console. I will spray it just a little bit, cup holders. I'll spray the armrest, this part, then I'll go to the leather seats. I'll go to this plastic here, finish off this door, and continue all the way around. So, alrighty guys, so just a very quick demonstration on how I clean the leather. Is very simple. I'm going to be using obviously a steamer. I'm going to be using the boar hair. So what I'll do is I will spray, and this is a good kind of demo of showing you guys the Serrano sauce. As many of you guys, well, the professionals say it's not supposed to be done. I am literally soaking the seat, and I'm gonna follow it with agitation. And as you guys can see, it is literally in the sun. We're gonna agitate. We're gonna agitate it nicely. The seats are not in bad shape, so you know, just give it a nice quick. But I usually use this brush I purchased off Walmart. I will kind of open the crevices of the seats and pretty much like scrape off the edges nicely. All right, next up I'll grab I usually do a cotton towel. And we're gonna steam the seat and wipe it off. So we're using steam. All right, and next we're gonna blow it out, and that's it. And again, I'm using a 6-gallon air compressor. The only downside to that, I think many ask, is, you know, does it hold pressure? And the answer to that is not really. I really just use the compressor just to do like a burst of air, as I'm not really holding that trigger. So that's the way I do it. Just a quick little demo of how I do the seats. Feels smooth. We'll come back with the dressing. No fading, nothing like that on the seat. So definitely kind of shows you guys that the Serrano sauce doesn't really damage any interiors. So let's continue. It's looking really, really good so far. And then for those who really don't like spraying door panels or spraying anything in particular, you can literally spray your boar hair brush with your product, with your solution, and just agitate. This is a great way for a vehicle that is not hammered. And you know, some people just don't like really spraying a lot of the solution. And then I'll come back with my air tool towel. I'll just wipe off everything, and then as I go, I will blow all the nooks and crannies. That is beautiful. And that's that. Let's keep going. Alrighty, so I am done now with all the with the plastics and the leather. So we are now to pretty much phase 2, which would be spraying the, I'm gonna, as always, I use Flex Citrus. All right, we will spray this so it can kind of get into the fibers. overall, I mean, the carpet is in great shape. So what I tend to do, as soon as after I if you want, I will go ahead and just agitate. I will just agitate the floorboard really quick. That way, once I start extracting, we'll pretty much, once I finish this part, since the carpet is not in bad shape at all, I will go ahead and begin the extraction phase. So I will spray my solution, I will agitate it, you know, kind of get the fibers lifted. This way, by the time I go all the way around, the fiber should be ready to be extracted. I started at 10:30 on this car. I started at 10:30. So we are at, I think we're at 45 minutes. And all this, guys, it's truly a process of finding your groove. I know not everybody, my method may not work for everybody, and that's okay, guys. I tell everybody, you know, many people want me to, you know, they'll email me, they want to come and train, you know, and like I tell everybody, my way may not work, but once you get your groove, you would love interiors like I do. Because I love them. I love interiors with a passion. So I just gotta finish this front side right here, the driver's side, and we shall be done. We'll start extracting and pretty much be almost done. So, you know, in the beginning, I pretty much finished any vehicle in about 2 hours. Fully detailed, all the interior extracted, scrubbed, you know, and it's just my process, to be honest. Blowing out everything first, scrubbing, you know, but everybody does it different, guys. I mean, if you see me, then you go see another detailer, you'll get many ideas, right? You'll get many ideas on how to maximize your results. So it's extracting time. one of the reasons I like to use a microfiber to get in the wheels is just because you can definitely get more out of it. I know, you know, sometimes I'll use the bristle brushes, but sometimes I feel like it's better to use a microfiber towel. And I usually tend to rinse off every time before I dump it back into the water. This way, there's no dirty water being. Now we're gonna rinse it off. And we'll finish the other wheel. Very simple, effective. Maybe just a whole lot better. Alrighty guys, so thank you so much for staying all the way to the very end. It's now time to kind of show you guys the finished product. I just finished washing it. I actually dried it as well. Let me show you guys the inside before I show you this tire dressing. All right, and this is the final product, guys. Once the today I use the Majestic Solutions, guys. I used it and I applied it all except on the dashboard. I did it with an applicator pad just so I wouldn't get overspray on the window, which is what I usually do. Leather came out amazing. The carpet, it looks phenomenal, guys. And then usually right before I return it, which is now, I went ahead and wiped the door panels real quick, just so that it gives it that nice combination of you know, you get that nice gloss, but you also get the nice sheen on the interior. And there's your leather seats, guys. That looks amazing. On the interior, obviously we used the detail gun with the Majestic Solutions, and it turned out really nice, guys. But it's now time to show you this new tire dressing that I have been playing with. So let me go ahead and get everything set up, and we will finish this video with the tire dressing. Alrighty guys, so to end this video, obviously I told you guys that I wanted to give you guys a new tire dressing that I purchased on Friday, and I applied it on my wife's vehicle. I have not seen any sling, and it gives it a really nice gloss, guys. So without further ado, guys, this tire, I already cleaned the wheels also, so it's just, I just gotta apply the tire dressing. So the tire dressing I'm gonna be doing a review on today, guys, is by Drive Auto Appearance here in Dallas. This is their tire and trim gel, guys, and it really leaves an amazing gloss on the tires, and hopefully you guys can see it on the camera. All right, as far as the dilution, guys, many guys ask me, can you, obviously I'm known to be using it on out of my detail gun. So unfortunately this dressing is really thick, guys, so I would not recommend using it out of your detail gun if you have one. It's more of a by hand application, which there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not gonna lie, I did try it through my detail gun, but it was just very it was thick. All right, so I'm gonna be using just a regular applicator pad that I purchased off AutoZone, guys, and I'm using that Blackstone grill bottle. Shout out to Blackstone. Their bottles is just not for oil or water. All right, so I went ahead and applied it like this, and check it out. That is really, really nice, guys. That gloss is just amazing. And just that little bit, I was able to completely do the tire. upon drying, guys, for the past days, I've been obviously wiping my hand over my wife's plastics and you know, is it oily? You'll feel some sort of oil base, I don't know, but I mean, when I wrap my finger, I mean, you can kind of get it a little bit on your finger. But overall, guys, that is really nice. Check it out, guys. It is an amazing trim gel. It's also good for your trim. So I did it on my wife's Highlander, and man, it looks really nice, guys. But it's a win for me, and I feel like as the days progress, guys, the shine is more glossy, but I could be wrong. So let's come to this side and let's do this tire to kind of I'll do a quick 50-50 comparison, guys, and we will end this video. All right, so let's do one side, and using an applicator pad really works on these tires. It works really nice. So here is a 50-50, guys, on the tire. So hopefully you guys can kind of see, and hopefully the camera kind of picks up the gloss, but in person, this dressing is amazing, guys. So once you let it dry, I think here in 30 minutes, the dressing settles, and I really didn't see a lot of sling on this tire, to be honest, on my wife's vehicle. So overall, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I know it was a little bit extensive, but this vehicle, it was a workout. The exterior, I think, is what needed the most attention, but overall, I mean, I think everything needed an attention on this one. Oh man, I'm sunburned. But overall, guys, happy Tuesday. God bless y'all, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Alrighty, guys, so I am so sorry. I'm sure somebody's probably questioning what's the price. I am so sorry, guys. So the price for this product is $60 locally here at Drive Auto Appearance, guys. For some, the price may be a little bit high, but to be honest, guys, really the gloss that it gives, and you know, it's a gel base, so I think it's gonna last me quite a while. I'll keep you guys updated with it, but it's a really good dressing. I have liked it so far, especially on my wife's car. I love the gloss that it gives, especially on the plastics too. So I may do another video with it later on if I find some really faded plastics, see how it works, and you know, the look it gives. So overall, again, I apologize for not saying the price. It's about $60 locally here at Drive Auto Appearance in Plano. Overall, you guys have a blessed day, and let's get out of here.